Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Lucas Giolito will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
Pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Stroke has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. VP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Gallo will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Into the windup and the pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Hernandez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Matt, I'm really excited to watch Andrew Vaughn play in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Yoan Moncada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now. And with two away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Base is empty, two away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Two out, nobody on. Two and two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Lined hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Set and the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and nothing will come of a two-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Alex Verdugo is on deck. Three and 2, the count for Rafael Devers.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
On drive, base hit to right. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So here's Michael Chavis now. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D'Lo. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fouled off. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting it, the left fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside and low, 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Devers over at second. Verdugo at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Boston leads it 3-0.
I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about.
Last half of the second set to go, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 0-1 delivery. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flatten and break. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Sale is becoming a rare bird in today's game, in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your five-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty B, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again. 1-2.
No.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he finally wins the battle, as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. The plate 11. 1-1.
A ball and 2
Play
strikes.
12. 1-2's the count.
In tight with the slider. 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up Luis Robert. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
0-1 count, and the pitch in the air out toward right field. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. new inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ketel Marte waits on deck. And this is line hard to deep left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Grandal gathers. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Marte, runner at first with 2 gone. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, no.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
On the run is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last AB. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Up next in Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan.
So here's Yoan Moncada. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he
Playing
pulled the
12,
string on him. 1 and 2.
strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And
Ball.
it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases
2
empty
balls,
and 2
2
gone
strikes.
here in the inning. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he fouls this one off. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. Off the plate at 94, 1 and 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
No one on with 1 down, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher to make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1, here it comes.
Too low.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Chavis on second. Renfroe at first. 1 gone. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo is there. 2 down.
Protector, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Into the box, Pedro Severino. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a strike.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled off.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Left side. Anderson scoops it up. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And now the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Devers gloves it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Gallo, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3-0 count. Here it comes.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
And now in the box, Jose Abreu flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box, Andrew Vaughn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0.
11, 1 ball, 1
2 out here and a runner at second. Bounce it to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. So now here is Whit Merrifield. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ketel Marte.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. On its way is pitch number 75. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball down low.
One out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next to dig in, Xander Bogaerts. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox lead 1, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Renfroe is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0.
I don't wear a paper apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Ronaldo Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. That brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Now here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Digging in next, Michael Chavis, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. A very impressive 5 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Kike Hernandez will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading up for the White Sox, at shortstop is Anderson.
Now the first pitch. Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches, and it doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
And now here is Eloy Jimenez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now here's the first offering. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Stepping up is Pedro Severino, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Pedro Severino.
And now a pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With Merrifield next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2.
Down and full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Moncada gloves it, and there's out number 2.
Now has designated hitter Ketel Marte.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ketel Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And now a pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in is the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
No.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the White Sox, the designated hitter, Andrew.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the AB now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way to the left side, but it's well fouled.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Change up, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Vaughn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line hard deep into left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Now the pitch. This he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Rafael Devers waits on deck. The 3-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Drilled down the line. And that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the first pitch.
No.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Matt Foster enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Foster, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1 lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Jimenez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
So the next to bat will be Kike Hernandez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Again, a 1-2. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
In now, Pedro Severino. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the White Sox nothing. The batter will be Luis Robert. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Devers has it, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan.
Next up is Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Sale ready with the 2-0.
Ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. White Sox leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Noah Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the second baseman with Merrifield. First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. To Abreu for the big double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Ballman, 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 pitch.
No. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Rafael Devers would be next. 2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. The set and the pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Bogaerts, runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got 2 hits and 4 at-bats. count and the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Jose Cisneros comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Plate now, Michael Chavis. And lays off there, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A 1-0 delivery.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. Flew out last time up. Ready. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Shot toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scores. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Boston's out in front, 9-0. Digging in will be Eloy Jimenez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball. Full count.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Tapped up the third base line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fastball is in there.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the pitch.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Count still full, 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Chris Sale gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.
From God, I was gifted the